everybody. So this is my first official video. This one is for, if you watched my introductory video, all those people here for the first time, their first visit to Disney. And this one, if you looked at the title, is on what to bring into the parks. So, this is my Disney bag. Okay, the first thing that you want to bring into the parks is hand sanitizer. Yeah, the parks can be very, very germy just because there's so many people there, and trust me, you're going to want to have hand sanitizer with you. So what we do is we keep, each of us has one of these in our bags, or my mom and I and my little brother, my grandma, yeah. So we each keep one of these in our bags, and then we keep a big one of them in the car or the hotel, and whenever we get home we refill it. We're not home, but back to the hotel. Okay, second thing, I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm kind of addicted to chapstick. So, yes, it's always a good thing to have this with you. Yeah, okay. Another thing that I like to bring to the parks is hair bands and hair clips. Obviously this doesn't apply to the guys unless you have really long hair. But, yeah. So I always find that, especially when I'm going on like a roller coaster or ride where your hair will fly, like Test Track or Thunder Mountain or something like that, it's always good to put your hair up. I use clips just around my house in general, so that's why I keep one of these. But for everyone else who's more normal, hair bands are always a good thing to have. Because we are in Florida, there's a few Florida specific things that you want to have, like sunglasses, because it is always sunny in Florida, unless it's winter, which sometimes it's cloudy. But generally it's pretty sunny, and sunglasses are a good thing to have. On that same note, sunscreen. I'll be honest, I don't ever wear this stuff because I'm a Floridian. I don't really need sunscreen, though I am as pale as can be. But generally I don't use sunscreen, but if you are from up north and it's rarely sunny, you will burn, trust me. So sunscreen is a good thing to have. Yes, okay. Florida, I will talk about this in a different video, but Florida has a very, what's the word, dynamic, dynamic, is that a good word? Spastic weather. Florida weather, it varies greatly. You can go from sunny to rainy in a matter of minutes. So it's always good to keep an umbrella, especially during hurricane season. And during the summer, you pretty much get a shower every day. So this is, I'm going to stand back so I don't hit you. How do I turn this on? Okay. This is my umbrella. It's from Germany, and it has all these little pretty pictures. My grandma got it for me. Grandma and grandpa. Not from Germany, Epcot, but from the actual Germany. So yeah. Oh, I just did that backwards. Oh! As you can see, I'm not the most coordinated person in the world. Okay. And if you're not going to bring an umbrella with you, a good thing to bring would be a rain poncho. I don't use them personally because I don't like them. I know a lot of people like them though, so if you like rain ponchos, it will rain in Florida, trust me. So it is a good thing to bring those if you're not going to bring an umbrella. Something else I always like to carry in my bag is a notepad and a pen. This is actually great for getting signatures from characters. Is this backward? It's backward on that screen. Anyway, it's great for getting autographs from characters if you're at a restaurant and you don't have an actual autograph book. It's always nice to have that. And then obviously you need to write something. You'll need a pen. If you are parking in the parking lot and you're like me, you will forget the number. So either write it down on a smartphone or a piece of paper. Speaking of smartphones, this is mine. It is a Nokia phone. I just got this, but I got it right before my last trip to Disney in January. So I got to use for the first time, my own little schedule. I'm a big planner, so yeah, I have to have everything laid out, and my mom's the same way. So I made this little schedule that's like what parks I'm going to for the day, the extra magic hours, the times the parks are open, what restaurant we're going to, what time our reservations are, all that kind of stuff I have on here, which is really nice for me, yeah. So this next one is a bit unusual, and you won't really hear people say this very often, but from my own experience, socks. You always want to carry a pair of socks in your bag. I cannot tell you how many times I have bought socks at Disney. They actually have little Mickey Mouses on them, but those are in my drawer. So yes, okay. Especially if you're going on rides like Splash Mountain and you end up soaked because your cousin insists you go in the front boat, you're going to want to carry socks with you. Also, like I was saying earlier, because Florida weather is very suddenly rainy, even though the weather person said it would be sunny, you're going to keep socks in your bag because if you're wearing tennis shoes, they may get soaked. But other than that, obviously cell phones you will use for calling people, because that makes sense. Texting people when you're in the parks. Especially if you have younger kids, it's important to make sure that everyone knows where they're going, what time they're supposed to be there. I would suggest for younger kids walkie-talkies. I don't have one with me, but when we were little we used to use them. It's always good to have some way to communicate with each person in your family or group of people that's going. So, cell phones or walkie-talkies. Either one's good. Okay, so I don't have my camera with me because I left it at a friend's house last night, but imagine it's here. A camera. Whenever you go to the parks, obviously it's like a tourist thing. You're going to want to bring your camera, take pictures, have memories. Very good. I would suggest taking a small digital camera, at least for your first time going. If you come back later, if you go multiple times and you want to bring a big camera, that's fine, but remember that whatever you bring, you have to carry around all day long. So yes, we normally take a smaller camera, or my mom will bring her large camera with her, and she'll end up keeping it in the hotel the whole time and making me take pictures because she doesn't want to. So, camera, smaller the better. Oh, make sure you bring an extra battery for that, because if you're like me and you take pictures of everything, you will run out of battery. So I keep 2 extra batteries plus the one I already have in my camera. And then you want to make sure you have enough memory in the camera to last the trip. If not, what my mom does is she brings her laptop with her when we're going like for a week. She'll bring her laptop with her, and when we get back to the hotel, she just moves the pictures over or backs them up so that later on we have enough memory. The next thing you want to bring is, I have a clip attached. The next thing you want to bring is your wallet. Yes, money is always important at Disney because everything costs money. Everything's expensive. It costs money to get in, so don't forget your park passes. That's important too. But if you're ever going to want to do any shopping, you're going to need money, food, money. Yeah, that's pretty basic. If you're staying in a Disney hotel, you will have your room keys. And if you keep those room keys with you, certain parks on certain days will have what they call extra magic hours. I'll actually dedicate a different video to extra magic hours and explain it all in detail. But if you're doing extra magic hours, you're going to want to have your room keys with you so that you can get into the extra magic hour part. Band-Aids are a good thing to carry with you. It's great because I'm constantly injuring myself. I'm just that kind of person. I'm very clumsy. There's actually, at every park, they have 1, maybe 2, I don't really know, first aid centers. So I've been there multiple times to get Band-Aids before, and it's better just to bring your own because accidents happen. So yes, Band-Aids for the parks or first aid center if anything goes bad. They have like a little icon on each of the maps that will tell you where to find them. And if you like get a headache or something, they'll give you Advil, all that kind of stuff. So yes, first aid centers are good, Band-Aids carry with you. The last thing would be just tissues. I carry these around in my purse, it's the same kind of thing. You never know when you need a tissue. So yes, I think that's everything. When it comes to the actual bag, this one was definitely a big score for me. I really like this bag. It has a big pocket in the back for carrying everything inside, which is great. And then it has a middle pocket with places for like pens and pencils and all that fun stuff. And then it has the little pocket in the front, which is where I keep my tissues and Band-Aids. So this was definitely a good one. It also has 2 side pockets for water bottles. Water bottles you are also going to want to bring to the park because water at Disney is expensive. And you're not always going to want to buy something from the soda fountain. So water bottles are a good thing to bring. And then this bag is like a little backpack thingy. You can bring a fanny pack if you want to. That's what my mom and grandma wear. I used to use those for a while, but I like having a backpack better because you can carry more things into the park that way. But don't forget, if you bring a bag, which I suggest you do, but if you bring one, it will have to be checked with a bag check, which doesn't normally take too long, but yeah, you just don't forget. I often carry a jacket with me during the winter time, and I'll stuff that into my backpack. So if you're going to the bag check, make sure to take that out first so that they're all like, ooh, suspicious about you, like, oh, why do you have this big jacket hiding what's in your backpack? So yeah, take that out first so that they can check things easier and you're not holding up the line and getting people mad at you. Yeah, so I believe that is all. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like this video. Comment if you have any questions or if you want to know more. Also, if you have any suggestions for future videos, feel free to comment on this video or on my channel. I will read every one of them. Thank you for watching.